The Senate will come to order. Senator Kirk will lead us in the pledge.
Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome, everybody, and please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Majors, would you please call the roll?
Senators Aguilar,
Excused.
Balmer,
Excused.
Baumgardner, Carroll, Cook, Crowder, Donovan, Garcia, Grantham, Guzman, Heath, Hill, Hodge, Holbert, Johnston,
Excused.
Jones,
Excused.
Kafalis, Kerr, Lambert, Lundberg,
Right.
Marble, Martinez Jimenez, Merrifield, Neville, Newell, Roberts, Scheffel, Scott,
Excused.
Sonnenberg, Stedman, Todd,
Excused.
Ulibarri,
Excused.
Woods, Aguilar, Balmer, Todd. Mr. President,
Here. With 31 present, 0 absent, and 4 excused, we have a quorum. We have one more? Yeah. Senator Neville for the approval of the journal.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the reading of the journal for January 8th, 2015 be dispensed with and the journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. Is there any objection? Seeing none, that is adopted. The journal is approved. Senate Services.
January 9, 2015, correctly printed, Senate Bills 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53, Senate Joint Resolutions 2 and 3, Senate Resolution 2, correctly engrossed, Senate Joint Resolutions 2 and 3, Senate Resolution 2, correctly revised, House Joint Resolutions 1003 and 1004.
Announcements. Senator Lambert.
Thank you, Mr. President. We should have had some handouts distributed here. I don't see them yet, but by Monday we will have handouts from the JBC. It's a yellow covered book that's a summary of the budget. But starting on Monday, we will be having joint meetings with the committees, joint committees of reference. On Monday we have State Affairs. I believe it's at 1:30. So we'll be briefing your portions of the budget for 15-16. So please, when you get those books, I'll make sure they're here by Monday morning. I'll remind you again, but take your summary books with you because that's what we're going to be briefing out of. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Newell.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, in my experience, most of us love chocolate and most of us love children. On your desks this morning, you were given both an interest in children and a little piece of chocolate. It's the Colorado Children's Caucus. For you new members, everyone is welcome. It is a bipartisan, bicameral children's caucus, and we discuss issues that are around children. And this Monday, January 12th, please join us. We are going to be addressing psychotropic medications for ensuring proper mental health treatment for children who are in the care of the state. So we welcome you to join us on Monday. Please RSVP by today if you are planning on partaking in lunch. So lunch is provided, but you do need to RSVP today. Thank you so much.
Senator Baumgartner.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, this is for the children, so please listen. We are going to start collecting money for the National Western Stock Show Junior Livestock Auction. Senator Sonnenberg and myself on this side of the aisle. I think that
Senator Donovan. Sure.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'll be collecting for this side of the aisle.
Senator Baumgartner.
Thank you, Mr. President. And give what you can give till it hurts, because this money does go for the kids' education. So please, come and see Senator Sonnenberg or myself. Senator, I can't mention her name, I'm sorry.
You could say the distinguished gentlewoman.
Yeah, the guy from out east and from Senate District 5.
Senator Hodge.
Thank you, Mr. President. And please note, for the Republican side of the aisle, it takes 2 people. And our side, a brand newbie can do it all alone.
Senator Sonnenberg.
Well, thank you. And the only reason he brought me is because anything donated today, I will match. So if you want to start today, I will match.
Thank you. I just realized it's payday. Senator Todd.
Thank you. And to take us away from the Cowboys, I want to recall the envelope that's on your desk this morning from CSG West. We have the honor of having the Council of State Governments West Conference in Vail, Colorado this year, and we get to be the host. I'm very excited about it. So there is a little bookmark for you. Please mark the calendar and plan on attending. We will have much more about that as we move along, but I have the honor of being the chair for CSG West this year, and we are thrilled that the economic impact that we will feel for having a conference will be felt because of that. So thank you very much, and happy Friday, everybody.
Senator Merrifield, welcome back. Didn't we used to work together somewhere else?
Thank you, Mr. President. I have fond memories of working with you. I just wanted to make a brief announcement.
Excuse me, me too, Senator Merrifield.
A brief announcement, a shout out to students from Cimarron Middle School in Parker and Palmer High School in Colorado Springs, which is right in the dead center of Senate District 11, my Senate district, have earned the title of Best in State in the 3rd Verizon Innovative App Challenge. And that's a national competition in which students design a mobile application concept that addresses a need or problem in their local schools and communities. Palmer High School students focused on community service, good for them. Their app concept is called Servi, and it allows community organizations and students to post projects in need of support and find opportunities to engage in service. There were 90 teams that competed. Both teams, Cimarron Middle School and Palmer High School, will now move on to the regional competition. Congratulations to Palmer High School students. Thank you.
Senator Jones will be added to the roll. Joe Leader Sheffel.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, just a couple of remaining announcements before we adjourn here. Number one, quick reminder that today is the bill deadline for your 2 remaining bills. Make sure you have those to the front desk by 4:30 this afternoon. This next one is an important one in anticipation and preparation for the inauguration. Those of you that park on the west side of the Capitol, the entire west side of the Capitol parking circle would be closed beginning at the close of business today. That includes any space on the west side of the Capitol between the north gate and the south gate. For those of you who park your vehicle here over the weekend, you will need to find alternative parking. On Monday and Tuesday, those individuals who are displaced due to the closure will receive temporary parking tags along Grant Street. For those 2 days, the right lane of Grant Street from Colfax to 14th Street will be closed to through traffic. A sergeant will be on hand at the north gate to provide anyone displaced from the circle with a temporary parking pass for Grant Street. Parking will return to normal on Wednesday. Finally, just a reminder, we've been talking about this, but when we are adjourned here, please go directly to the old Supreme Court chambers for the mandatory ethics training, which will begin at 9:45. It is mandatory, roll will be taken, and so please plan to attend. With no other announcements, Mr. President, I move the Senate adjourn to 10 a.m. Monday, January the 12th.
We did. You already got it. You've all heard the motion. Is there any objection? The Senate will be adjourned until 10 a.m. Monday morning.